Salem is bracing for a storm like no other. This fall on Days of Our Lives, chaos and temptation lurk around every corner. A citywide blackout, bizarre lab experiments, college scandals, and explosive family drama promise to shake the lives of our favorite characters. Secrets buried for decades may finally rise, romances will be tested to their breaking point, and dangerous mysteries will pull Salem's families into battles they never expected. From the DeMera's darkest secrets to the Horton family's legacy, everything is about to be turned upside down. Let's dive deep into the preview of a season filled with suspense, betrayal, and shocking revelations. Sophia Choi is standing on a knife's edge. For months, she has been carefully constructing a web of lies about the baby, but the walls are closing in. Brady Black, with his sharp instincts, and Tate Black, determined to uncover the truth, are starting to connect the dots. Every encounter with them feels like walking through a minefield. One wrong glance, one misplaced word, could bring her entire house of cards crashing down. But the baby's secret is only half her battle. Sophia is also stepping into the turbulent world of Salem University. For a freshman, the halls of Salem U are more than classrooms, they are battlegrounds. Rivalries are sharp, reputations fragile, and whispers travel faster than wildfire. Sophia's manipulative streak could quickly make her both feared and despised. She finds herself surrounded by Tate, Holly Jonas, and Ariana Horton. Each has their own dreams, their own insecurities, and their own weaknesses. Sophia, sensing opportunity, may try to exploit those vulnerabilities. Already, her scheming threatens to poison Tate and Holly's fragile relationship, a romance that could collapse under the weight of mistrust if Sophia has her way. And then there is Johnny DeMera. His arrival as an adjunct professor instantly shifts the energy of Salem U. His charm, his DeMera influence, and his growing entanglement with the students create a volatile cocktail. Johnny doesn't just observe the drama, he becomes part of it. While he and Chanel still dream of starting a family, the chaos of the university threatens to drag him into temptation, jealousy, and manipulation that could destroy not only the students' lives but also his marriage. Sarah Horton and Xander Kyriakis are proof that love can survive through storms, betrayal, and tragedy, but survival doesn't mean peace. Their bond burns hot, but so do the scars that neither of them can shake. Xander remains haunted by his criminal past. No matter how much he tries to reform, whispers of his ruthless deeds follow him. Every step toward redemption seems to be countered by someone ready to drag him back into the shadows. His name still carries a stain, and that stain threatens to spill over into his future with Sarah. Sarah, meanwhile, isn't free from demons either. Trust has always been her greatest struggle with Xander. She loves him, but love and trust are not the same. Every time Xander slips, every time his temper flares or his secrets resurface, Sarah is forced to ask herself the same painful question: can I really build a life with this man? This fall, their story isn't just about passion, it's about survival under relentless pressure. Sarah and Xander will each face personal crises, ones that demand their full attention and energy. The test is brutal. Can they handle their own storms and still hold each other up, or will their love collapse under the weight? Fans should prepare for moments of tenderness, heartbreak, and decisions that could either solidify their future or shatter it for good. When it comes to the DeMeras, power and danger walk hand in hand. Chad DeMera knows this better than anyone, which is why he's deeply unsettled by Kat Green's decision to work under EJ. To Chad, this isn't simply about his brother's arrogance, it's about the shadowy secrets EJ hides behind his polished smile. Kat's loyalty is complicated. On the surface, she's just another employee. But her true mission is far riskier, investigating EJ. And what she may uncover could shake Salem to its core. Rumors swirl of a secret lab, tucked away from prying eyes. EJ guards this lab fiercely, and the whispers of what's inside are chilling: bizarre experiments, cryptic research, and possible human testing. The questions are endless. What is EJ really doing in that lab? Is he searching for medical power, genetic control, or something more sinister, perhaps even resurrection experiments tied to Stefano's legacy? If Kat digs too deep, she could become a target herself. And if the truth comes out, Salem could be staring down a nightmare. Meanwhile, Tony DeMera is playing his own dangerous game. He manages to gain leverage over both Xander and Philip Kyriakis, pulling their strings for his own advantage. But even Tony may not be ready for what's coming. Because the DeMera feud isn't just about money or power anymore, it's about survival in the face of something darker than anyone expected. This fall, the DeMeras may not just be fighting each other, they may be fighting an enemy created within their own family's walls. Marlena Evans has always been Salem's rock, the calm voice in chaos, the doctor everyone turns to for help. But this fall, Marlena herself becomes the patient, and the mystery surrounding her illness could shake the entire town. At first, her symptoms are subtle, an unexplained fatigue, faint spells that leave her disoriented, and troubling nightmares that blur the line between memory and hallucination. Soon, the episodes intensify, leaving even her closest loved ones terrified. No treatment seems to help, and traditional medicine offers no answers. Whispers begin to circulate. Is this simply a medical crisis, or something far more sinister? Old memories of the Queen of the Night saga resurface, hinting at connections between Marlena's illness and Salem's darkest history. Stefano DeMera's shadow looms once more, because in Salem, the dead never truly stay buried. Could Stefano's legacy be tied to experiments, toxins, or even psychological manipulation that Marlena is now suffering from? John, Kayla, and even her children rally at her side, desperate for answers, but each clue only raises more questions. Marlena's illness may not just threaten her life, it may unravel a conspiracy that has been building for decades, hidden beneath layers of DeMera secrecy. Salem is about to learn that sometimes the greatest danger doesn't come from outside threats, but from the ghosts of its own past. Stephanie Johnson thought she had put her old heartbreaks behind her. She has worked hard to build a future free from the mistakes of her past. But when Jeremy Horton resurfaces, possibly played by Michael Rourke, her carefully guarded emotional walls begin to crack. Jeremy isn't just a name from her history, he's a reminder of regret, unfinished business, and wounds that never fully healed. Their reunion won't be a simple hello. It will be charged with unspoken questions. What if things had gone differently? Can they forgive each other? Should they even try? Salem has a way of turning reunions into battlegrounds, and this one could spiral into heartbreak or temptation that ripples through multiple families. While Stephanie faces her past, Rachel Black is consumed by her present pain. Her mother Kristen remains trapped in prison, her family fractured, and traumatic memories she has long buried are clawing their way back to the surface. Rachel lashes out at those around her, friends, family, even people trying to help, because the anger and fear inside her are too explosive to contain. Her emotional spiral grows darker with every passing day. What begins as tantrums and defiance soon escalates into dangerous behavior, the kind that could put not only herself but others in harm's way. Rachel's breakdown may trigger a chain reaction across Salem, leaving loved ones scrambling to save her before tragedy strikes. And then, Salem itself goes dark. A citywide blackout descends, plunging every home, every street, and every secret into shadows. In a town already brimming with lies and deception, the darkness becomes the perfect mask. When the lights go out, people show their true selves. Some seize the moment for passion, secret lovers find themselves drawn together in ways they can no longer resist. Others use the cover of darkness to betray, to scheme, to steal, or to commit acts that they would never dare attempt in the daylight. For many, the blackout is a test of loyalty and courage. For others, it's an opportunity to finally reveal the truths they've been hiding. And when the lights flicker back on, Salem will never be the same. Relationships will be altered forever, secrets exposed, and perhaps even lives lost in the chaos. The blackout is more than just a temporary inconvenience, it is a turning point, a moment when the fragile balance of the town collapses. This chilling event will serve as the prelude to Salem's grand anniversary celebration, a glittering gala at the hospital. But behind the glamour, danger still lurks. The blackout may be over, but its consequences will echo long after, setting the stage for a season filled with temptation, betrayal, and devastating revelations. November marks the 60th anniversary of Days of Our Lives, and Salem won't let the occasion pass quietly. A hospital gala becomes the centerpiece of celebration, but beneath the glitz and glamour lies a web of intrigue. This gala won't just honor the past, it'll ignite an umbrella story that could dominate the months ahead. Beloved faces return to mark the milestone: Jack and Jennifer Devereaux, Marie and Mike Horton, Will and Lucas Horton, Steve Olson, Eli Grant, Lonnie Price Grant, Andrew Donovan, Paul Narita, Eric Brady, and the legendary Sammy Brady. With so many returns, fans can expect reunions, heartbreaks, and confrontations that remind us why Salem remains the most dangerous, and most beloved, soap opera town of all time. So there you have it, blackouts, betrayals, lab experiments, college chaos, and a celebration that could rewrite history. This fall, Days of Our Lives promises to deliver its most explosive chapters yet. With Sophia scrambling to hide the truth, Marlena battling an illness shrouded in mystery, and the DeMeras playing with fire, Salem is on the brink of transformation. Will Stefano's shadow rise again? Will Rachel's meltdown destroy lives? And who will walk out of the blackout unscathed? One thing is certain: every secret will eventually see the light. What storyline are you most excited about, Sophia's lies, EJ's lab, or Marlena's illness? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more dramatic updates.